appointed a minister responsible for not a minister for prophecy, presidential staffer responsible for prophecies, Elvis Afri Ankra. And this...
I don't know whether you have evidence of the appointment, because I'm not aware, no communication has come from His Excellency President to this House as official, but if you have, you are at liberty to go on.
Yeah, Minister is to come up with a list of presidential staff in accordance with the laws of the country, and then when that comes, we'll be able to push that. But we know presidential staffers have been appointed, and we are also reading in the news that one of those appointed responsible for religious prophecy was Afri Ankra. Mr. Speaker, the question I would like to put to the minister is, how do we reconcile? Because I see that move of the president in line of religious tolerance and inclusivity, but how do we align that with that of fake prophecy in a country where a lot of fake prophets are causing fear and panic? What is the fine line the ministry is drawing between this fake prophecy and religious tolerance in the country, Mr. Speaker? This is my question to the minister.
You try to assist the honorable member for Walewale to reframe his question, but he persisted in misrepresenting that the president appointed a presidential staffer for religious prophecies. That clearly is not true. There is a staffer assigned with responsibility for diaspora relations and religious affairs, but there's no staffer responsible for prophecies. So I think that you should retract that and continue with your question. I think this is very important.
Mr. Speaker, I'm sure what the leader of the House is saying is no different from what I'm saying, because when he reads the full title of that appointment, the full title of that appointment is here. It's Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations to Spiritual Leaders. Mr. Speaker, that was the long title of the appointment. Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations to Spiritual Leaders. Mr. Speaker, simply put, and for the want of a simpler expression, the envoy responsible for, prophecies, and he mentioned that he is to receive all prophecies, and that after some time he was complaining that the prophecies were now too many for him to collect. Mr. Speaker, this is a matter of public record, so it's not me making this, Mr. Speaker. The person appointed stated that he was receiving too many prophecies, and that the prophecies to stop. They should prophesy about the divorce, not death. And the leader of the House is saying I'm representing a fact, unless, of course, what I'm presenting is not what is out there.
Honorable member, what you are referring to is a matter of public discourse. But we're looking at evidence that you can rely on as legal. And that is what you were looking at. You said that if they submitted the list of presidential staffers, I was going to read from that list that somebody has been appointed, and you use a different language. Now you are reading another phraseology, which somebody has just sourced from his mobile phone, different from what you earlier stated. So you see, we cannot depend on just public discourse and ask questions. You should have done some background check to know what the letter of appointment actually stated, and then you base on it to ask your question. Because they are listening to us, Ghanaians are listening, and they are interested in this. But I thought that as a good Christian, I hope so, as a good Muslim, It is in the Holy Quran, stated clearly as to what is happening is about. It's there. It's in the Holy Quran and it's also in the Holy Bible about prophecies. And that the time will come and you are going to have so many of them. I don't know whether it's Surah 105 or not. The speaker shall not be misled.